I am the evil monster. I will destroy you.
Greetings to all you Mind Flotsam Rangers. I'm tired. It's late at night. It's been kind of a rough but a lot of fun 4 days. I'm in the middle of the 40th reunion flurry here. So anyway, it's been 4 days of reunionating. But I'm tired. Because every night my wife and I were coming in at 4:30 in the morning, getting up at 9 o'clock or so, and going and doing it again. So evidently, for just at least for these 4 days, we did forget we were 58 years old. I think we were acting like idiot teenagers.
Good pudding shots.
You know, of course, we had the 2 pre-unions followed by the actual reunion. Today I met my friends at a restaurant called Bozo Di Buckaroos. It was something like that. Bozo Di Buckaroos. Bozo Di Buckaroos. Bucka.
We're at Bozo Di Buckaroos.
Bucka de Becco. Bucka de Beppos. You know, a great place for Italian immigrant cuisine.
Bozo Di Buckaroos. Home of the immigrant dinners.
I guess roughly translated, that means Tony's basement. And we had to sit in the Pope's room. I don't think it's actually his room. I think they just called it the Pope's room because they got a Pope's head in a glass case on the table.
We're honored tonight. We're having dinner with the Pope.
I'm not sure if it's a real Pope's head. And, you know, if it is a real Pope's head, I'm not even sure which Pope it is.
Which Pope is this?
I think that's John Paul, George, and Ringo.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The John Paul George Ringo Pope.
You know, I think it's a good idea because, you know, it's not creepy at all eating with a Pope's head looking at you. You know, not at all. It's a good idea. Pope's head right there looking at you. It's kind of comforting. My wife also told me if you go in the ladies' bathroom, they have a huge bra in a glass case on display, big enough you could parasail behind it. I guess it's a big bra. I mean, she said it's a big bra. You know, I don't have pictures of that though. Maybe it was a medieval catapult or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's a hammock. I didn't actually see it. I don't know. What would you do with a huge bra? A place to keep your bowling balls. I don't know. We had the pre-union sequel at Bozo Di Buckaroos. The actual official reunion was last night. We had that at a hotel banquet room. Good to see old friends again. You know, but it was interesting being at the reunion. Like I said before, it was a 40th high school reunion. And, you know, just between me and you, there was a lot of old people there. You know, it just doesn't seem like they should be that old. And you don't know what happened. It's not that I don't necessarily feel like I'm 58. I feel like I haven't lived for 58 years. It's like I just fell asleep. You know how Santa has elves? Well, I think the Grim Reaper has elves too. You know, evil elves. Evils. And then you fall asleep and they kind of beat you with baseball bats at night, pound on your knees with tire irons, you know, mess with your eyes so you can't see anything close up, and then put some miracle grow, I think, in your nose so you get those, you know, the extra nose hairs. And then you just wake up. You think you've just been asleep overnight. And you wake up and you feel 40 years older and you got to go to the bathroom all the time. I don't know, it just kind of sneaks up on you. I don't know what it is. You look at the people, and I got to say, I was probably the best looking. Of all the people, you know, I probably aged the least. Probably was still the most athletic looking. Probably the sharpest. You know, probably the sharpest in terms of, you know, smartness. I think I'm a little taller than I was in high school. At one point I was talking to one friend and he said he was getting tired, he was going to go home early. I said, you better stay as late as you can. The next one of these, we're going to be 68 years old. Next time they'll just have open bar from 6:30 to 6:35. We'll each get one drink and then everyone will be napping at their tables. Matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do is at the next reunion, I'm going to eat first and then drink. So that if I do fall asleep, I won't have missed the dinner. So I think that's going to be my plan. I need to write that down because I don't think I'm going to remember it. And I'll tell you something really, really cool. And I hope you have this in your lives. I hope everyone watching this has this in your life. If you have old friends that are good friends. These friends, many of them I hadn't seen for 10 years. And I haven't seen them on a regular basis for 40 years. But yet when we got together, we just picked up where we left off. It was like we hadn't been apart. Except for, you know, obviously all been attacked by the evil elves, Grim Reaper's evil elves. We looked, you know, maybe just slightly older than we did 40 years ago. You know, this was a really good 4 days. I'm really glad I got to do it. And to all you fellow reunionees that I spent the 4 days with, good to see you again. So, till next time, please keep all hands and feet out of your mouth till the ride comes to a complete stop.